Hey there. So I have decided today to actually do this live again, which I haven't done in ages. And well, for the last hour, I've been just rushing to get everything in order because, of course, things do change with the software that you're using and StreamYard and everything. So, deep breath. My name is Henrike Schmidt. I'm the whole brain coach, and I help my clients release limiting, outdated thinking patterns and behavior patterns by applying brain-based strategies so they can finally go after the life that they really desire and deserve. So today, I wanted to talk to you about self-love and a very common misconception, and one that I fell prey to when I was first presented with the concept of self-love several years ago. So here it goes. Well, so when we're talking about self-love, or let me tell you my story, okay? So when I first heard, of course, you've heard of self-love, but I didn't pay very much attention to it at the time. So at one point, my coach said to me, Henrike, I think you may want to start looking at self-love. Do you really love yourself? And I said, yeah, I do. And she said, can you elaborate a little bit on that? Like, what does that look like? And I said, well, I think I am an okay person. I'm at least trying to be an okay person. I'm being kind, and I'm not very, I don't have very many preconceptions, and I try to be inclusive. Da, 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 da. And she said, stop, hold right there. Everything you've just told me is conditional love. That is that because you're a kind person, you love yourself. What if you're not being kind? What if you're not being your best self? What if you're not acting according to values that you want to cultivate? Does that mean you don't love yourself anymore? And that really threw me. Like, I was like, okay, then what is self-love? Like, how can you love yourself if you're being a bitch all the time? And so here it goes, ladies and gents. So the big difference between conditional self-love, oh yes, I'm okay, so I can love myself, is the word conditional. So what you want to cultivate in 2021 is unconditional self-love. That is to love you even when you're not your best self, even when you do fail, even when you are being angry, short-tempered, unfair, even if you're being just horrible to the people around you, to just take a step back and say, look, at least in here, there is somebody here who loves you. And it's okay to let go of all those negative feelings. Because guys, this is a loop. And I was believing that once I am kind, once I am a good person, once I am a lovable person, once I make myself lovable, then I can love myself. But the thing is, guys, it starts the other way around. You first love yourself no matter what. And then that gives you the energy, that gives you the courage to become better, to become what you want to be, what you aspire to be. So how do you do it? I'm only going to give you the one tip today, and it's the basic one. And that is monitor your inner self-talk. That is just so important, because If you are, another story, another example. So you get up in the morning, you plonk the toast in the toaster, and you forget about it, and it plops up burned. And in your head, you say, oh, you fucking idiot. Do you have to do this all the time? Can't you even make toast properly? How stupid do you have to be? Well, hold on a second. Would you ever talk to anybody like that? You know, even a colleague you don't like, you would never dare talk to them like that. There is like the minimum amount of respect that you want to give to people, right? And you're not giving it to yourself. So another example maybe. So right now here in Germany, it's been snowing like crazy. So maybe I forgot to drive the car into the garage. So the next morning, before I can drive off, I have to get rid of like 30 centimeters of snow and scratch the ice off the windscreen. So, and I'm going, you idiot. Like, this isn't very difficult. Just drive the fucking car into the garage. You should be doing this every day anyway. And yet you forget all the time. You even looked at the bloody weather forecast. You knew this was going to happen. You are such an idiot. So here's a difference. Like imagine you had the neighbor from hell and you were just walking out to your car and you go, Christ, I forgot. And here he comes and he goes, a bit of a thick away. Forgot to drive the car into the garage again yesterday, I see. Ha 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 ha. You must be really stupid, right? And you would go, how dare he? But yeah, all right, whatever. And that's it. When somebody else says those kind of things to you, you still have a braking safety mechanism in your brain. You can still say, all right, hold on a second. Does that guy matter in a greater scheme of things? Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe his wife had a go at him, so now he wants to hand that on to somebody else. And it just happened to be me. That doesn't say anything about myself. But when it's you yourself who's talking like that to you, that break doesn't exist. That safety mechanism, that possibility to just discount it. No, because it's you who's saying that, it must be true. And your brain then goes, all right, then, if that's your mental map you want to work from, if you want to see everything from the perspective of Henrike the bloody idiot, let me show you all the incidences where you were being an idiot, and maybe even those where somebody might have thought you were an idiot, hey? And then everything becomes so obvious to you that, yes, in fact, you are being an idiot. And that, again, feeds into the negative talk, self-talk, because, hey, there's another situation where I was an idiot. And there's another one, and another one, and another one. And it just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and less and more of a struggle to get out of, because it's a habit for you. And your brain keeps going, here's another example. There is another one. Take your pick. So where do you start? You start by noticing when you are saying things that you wouldn't ever dream of saying to your best friend. Yes? Don't aim too low. We're aiming high. We're going for the best friend. You want to be kind, you better be kind, all right? So when you notice yourself saying, oh, you bloody klutz. Oh, what have you done again? Oh, you're so stupid. You always do this. You go, stop. And you change it. You say, stop. This is not true. Stop. I'm being unfair to myself. It's only a piece of toast. And I am so good that I bought a big pack of it. and I can just throw this one out, pay a bit more attention, and make myself a new slice. The car, I'm getting some exercise in fresh air. Yes? There's always a positive spin you can give. It gives you the opportunity to have a chat with your lovely neighbor. Just put a spin on it to make it good, to make it fun, So what would you say if your child had a really bad day? If your child failed miserably at something, you can say, look, maybe this time it didn't work out because you didn't practice enough. That's the growth mindset response. Not to say, oh, everybody else was, you were cheated out of whatever, but just say, well, maybe you didn't practice enough. Maybe you let the toast burn because you didn't get a proper night's sleep. Maybe you let the toast burn because you were preoccupied with something else. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself the opportunity to rest and recuperate and be kind to yourself. And that has to be the first step. And guys, another thing. So if you're currently hating yourself, you don't just snap your fingers and you suddenly love yourself. It's a process. So again, give yourself the time and the grace and all the kindness you can muster, because there's one person who can really use it and who definitely deserves it, and that's you. My name is Henrike Schmidt. I'm the Whole Brain Coach. And if you would like to have a personal chat with a one-on-one chat with me, you have the opportunity to book just a 15-minute consultation to see where you are, if there's something that I can help you with. Or now let me switch on one of those lovely things so you can see it properly. I am currently offering a try before you buy session, because when I work one-on-one with my clients, I do it as a package, because you can make a plan, and you can really set yourself up for progress in one session only. But to see the results, to see the transformation, it has to be a longer process, a longer program. Long being, in this case, being 8 weeks. But I understand that not everybody is all gung-ho for coaching, but that some of you might want to actually have a personal conversation with me before they commit to a longer, more costly program. So here it goes. Special deal, 79 euros only for a full 60-minute coaching session. This is not about me selling you the program. It's just dealing with one particular challenge that you're facing or an issue that you want some help to work through. 79 euros, 60 minutes. You can book it by going to bookcoachhenrike.as.me/try before you buy. And that's this link right here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back here next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central European Time. Let's see if I'll do another live, or let's see if I do a pre-recorded version again. And let me know if you've watched this live. There's a couple of people here right now, or if you've watched this on replay by writing live or replay in the comments. And I would also like to hear your feedback on whether you preferred the live to the recorded versions or vice versa. All right. Be good, be safe, be warm. It's freezing out here. So I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.